Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Wake Up Wednesday, where our goal is simple to give you one actionable tip to help you grow your business in 15 minutes or less. So look, it is no secret that right now everyone is budget conscious. And during this time, especially the beginning of the fourth quarter, I encourage everyone to look at every single dollar they're spending. So what we want to do is give you a simple exercise to follow that you can actually understand what to keep and what to cut. In coaching, if we're doing it live, we call this keep it or cutting. Keep it or cut it. So here's what I want you to do. First thing is print out your bank statements for the last 3 months and itemize every single thing that you're spending money on. Now, when you started with whatever the activity was, I'm sure you had an idea on how it was going to help you grow your business. There are 3 things that you want to ask yourself when A, purchasing anything, or B, reviewing something you currently purchased. Can I, will I, have I? Or can I, have I, will I? Sorry. So when you're looking at, let's just say you're spending money on Zillow. Number one, you want to understand, are you making money off this? If you're not making money off, it's really easy just to cut. The first question you want to ask yourself is, can I? And when you say, can you take the time currently in the way that your schedule is set up to do the supplemental activities to make whatever you're spending money on successful? In this business, there is no magic bullet, and you can't just throw money at things and expect a magic solution. So if you're buying online leads, are you role playing? Are you practicing? Do you have the right follow-up systems? Have you blocked the time in your calendar consistently to do these things and build the fundamental base? So if I was doing online leads, I would have all my touches planned through either phone, email, text, video. I would be role playing 3 to 4 times a week what that initial call was, the buyer consultation, overcoming the common objections or client concerns of I already have an agent or I'm just looking on my own. If you're not doing those things, you're never going to maximize the result of something. So the first thing is you look at your schedule and the way it is today, and you're going to ask yourself, can you allot the time necessary to make what you're investing in successful? And since we're looking at current investments right now, the next one is have I? Have you taken the time to do this? Because if you have not taken the time to do this, then you should just get rid of it altogether. So if you, can I, have I? And then the next one is, will I? Will you actually do this? The reality is, I always like to use the example of working out. There's some people that will never work out in an actual gym, and there's some people that will never work out at home. So when you ask yourself the simple question, will I do this? If the answer is no, just cut the expense. It is the most simple way to think through your spending. So I'm going to go through this again. Current spending, new spending. Current spending, you're going to look at every single thing and you're going to ask yourself, can you in your schedule, based on how it is today, do the supplemental activities and block out the time to make sure what you're investing in is successful? Have you taken the time to do this? Whether it's role playing, coming up with better scripts, better follow-up plans, or using online lead generations, and will you? If you know you hate role playing, you hate talking to cold leads, and just cut the expense. Now, if you're looking to invest into something new, say you're looking into coaching, can you block 30 minutes a couple times a week to do something? Yes. Have you blocked the time to do it? No. Will you block the time and commit to it for the time frame that you're paying and investing into a program? Yes, do it. If the answer is no, don't do it. So that is the simplest way to think through your budgeting, your spending, and how to run a profitable business. Because the most important thing is aligned action. Your actions need to align around your goals. And if you look at your schedule the way it is today and the way you're spending money, let's all be honest. Raise your hand right now if you know there's certain things that you're spending money on that you know you can cut because you've not spent the time, nor will you spend the time. We have a lot of hands raised up. So for the Instagram portion, that's it. I have some more stuff for the people here. Hope y'all all have a powerful day. I'm going back to my regularly scheduled program. So we decided to stream this today on Instagram. So here's the reality of it. We all need to align our actions around a common destination. Now, one of the biggest myths in real estate is confusing a destination with directions. Now, what's the difference? If you have a destination, you know the directions to get there. But most of us, if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up anywhere. So when I ask people what are their goals, I want to add another lead system. I want to add a team member. I want 3 more listings. Those are not destinations. Those are directions. A destination statement is, I work no more than blank amount of hours a week, earning this much money, saving this much money, taking this many days off. Now, once you understand what your income is, how much you want to work, how much you want to save, then you can start looking at what you're doing with what I call P&P, planned and purposeful. And when you're operating from a planned and purposeful state, then you start looking for momentum and multipliers. Momentum is doing the things consistently day after day after day with discipline, so you start getting momentum, and then you look at people, places, and things that are multipliers. So I'll give you an example. If you're in a setting where you're practicing how to talk to people every day, a multiplier could be getting into a role play, right? If you're working on certain aspects of your business, you could join a coaching program and someone can give you a roadmap. That's a multiplier. So a lot of us tend to work in silos and we're just doing some stuff here, some stuff there, some stuff there. But if you know where your business is coming from, what percentage of your business comes from each GCI source, and then you look at how you're spending money aligned with how you're making money, that is how you identify the gap. So hit yes in the chat if you feel like you can find some money to cut in your budget. And this is really simple. Can I, have I, will I? That's it. And the bottom line is, when you get to will I, if the answer is no, don't think of spending the money, don't spend the money. We want to make sure, as we're living through what I would say are like historical times in real estate, where literally everything is changing. If you would have gone back 2 years ago, would you have ever thought that some of the largest brokerages in the company would leave NAR? Probably not. Did you know in the lawsuits that Anywhere, Former Realogy, and Remax have, they have a clause that states if they can get out of that whole buyer's agents thing as part of their agreement, they'll leave NAR. Listen, you need to start living today as if you were in the future. And the first thing is we all need to clean up our budgets. People spend money, excuse my language, on dumb shit every single day. And they have this idea, well, when I get one deal, it's all going to work out. It never happens. There's a saying, don't put good time behind bad money, or don't spend good money behind bad money, right? If it's not working, just move on and accept who you are and understand we're all just our own perfect imperfections. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Things are always going to change. And that's the beauty of this business. It's not waking up and going to the same office-based job to do the same thing every day. The only thing that we can control is ourselves and our aligned actions. Everyone needs a plan today. The problem is no one really has a plan. No one wants to be disciplined. They're going all over the place. They're just spending money for the sake of spending money. Then the other half of people are cutting money. They don't even know what they're cutting. There are people I've met that are cutting the investments in themselves, but then when I see them, because they're my friends on Instagram, they're literally going out to dinner 1 or 2 times a month. Now think about this logically. What is the best investment you can make? Number one, it's yourself. What's the second best investment you can make right now is in your clients. You need to all obsess over every single buyer that has bought in a house from you. Because just remember, getting a referral from a past client is 1,000 times easier than finding a new client in the world you live in today. Buyers have access to more technology, more information. They're going to be challenging you on what you actually offer in regards to the money you get paid. Now, think about it. If you're selling a $3 million house and you're making a $75,000 commission, it's a little different if you have to pay the balance, right? So you need your time, money, and resources to invest in the things that matter. So here's my action items for everyone today. Print out your bank statements for the last 3 months. I would do this in your personal life too. And can I, will I, have I? It sucks to do, but we all need to own our finances. And if you're investing into money, investing into anything, you need to know your dollar for dollar ROI. So think about it. If somebody invested, let's say $5,000 in a coaching program, and their average commission check was $15,000, they need to do one sale in a year from the information they met, a referral they got, to get a 300% ROI. You're investing $5,000 in online leads. It's the same thing. So you also need to understand what you're investing in, what the purpose is. So sometimes if you're investing in digital ads, that's branding. Sometimes if you're investing in digital ads, that's lead gen. But if you're investing in digital ads and you're doing lead gen, then you have a landing page, a follow-up sequence, and a whole plan after it. So there's so much more that we could sit here and actually do around money and spend, the purpose of it. Is it aligned with our business goals? Now, here are just some simple things that I would suggest to everyone doing. I would cut out all of the garbage in your budget. I would invest in whatever coaching program you feel good with, because I don't think any human on earth should be going into next year and the end of this year without some form of coaching. If you don't like what we say, that's fine, but go somewhere for yourself. Number two, you need to invest into your clients, right? If you were here and we talked about those Thanksgiving videos, you need to have a plan of action of what comes next. And I'd be aligning my clients for an event into Q1. Number three, I would go use the Compass digital ads, because you could source all your past clients in database. And I would concurrently be running ads that change every 60 to 90 days to my past clients all year round. Because what they're going to say is, they're going to say, oh my God, Bill, wherever I go, I see you everywhere. And then when they talk about people, you can create the conversation you want people to have. And they're going to say, you know, Bill's such a great agent. What an amazing marketer. Everywhere I go, even after I bought a house from him, I still see him everywhere. You just reach out to Bill. Top of mind is a feeling. Being a go-to realtor, which I'm still trying to figure out what it is a feeling that's created through purposeful interactions and engagements. What's the name of the company that does that? Compass. You can run all these digital ads through Compass. Since they're branding ads, you can go into the Compass platform and run digital ads. You can reach out to your AEM and they can walk you through how to do this. And the last thing is this. If you don't know how to pitch with confidence, you better learn how to do this skill. You have to. Does everyone feel good about giving a listing presentation? Does everyone know what to say when you have the most common things? If I asked you what makes you different than another agent, or when you have to compete against a Compass agent, like they would do it for 1% less, what do you say? Do you know about commission cutting? I have a friend in the business. I'm not really sure. I'm going to wait. Let's see. What are the other ones? If I don't get my price, I'm not going to sell. Why do you charge more money than other people? Can you answer every single one of those questions with confidence? Look, what I want and my dream for all of you is this, is that you understand how to have a base set of skills that you're going to use forever. You're going to have to know how to pitch forever. You're going to know how to sell your value proposition forever. You're going to need to understand how to manage a budget and understand how to spend money that gets a great ROI. Look, I'll say this one time quickly. If any of you want to know how to pitch, we have an event on October 18th. There's a live stream. It's literally $250. That's it. We'll give you every script, every deliverable, email template, a listing presentation. And I think it's a good investment for everyone to make. We have some seats here if you want to join. But the point is whether you're getting it here or somewhere else, get the skill. And anyone that signs up for the event, they'll have access to a recording, because my fundamental belief is if you pay a coach to teach you how to do something, you should know how to do it. You should have all the materials. You should be able to go back and watch it. So when you're watching, you can really listen to listen. Have you ever tried listening to take notes? You don't learn anything. So look, make sure you take aligned action. If anyone wants to know about our perfect pitch, just reply to our email. We'll send you the link. And look, cut your budget. Can I, have I, will I? Obsess over your clients, start running those digital ads, and know your numbers. And that's all I have for you today on Wake Up Wednesday. I love you all. And just remember, this community grows organically. There's so many people that could use help. So my ask, and I'll send it to you in an email, is each week invite a new friend. So then we can start doing fun Zoom breakouts and meetups and things like that for Wake Up Wednesday. But look, I'm counting on you to build this community. It's very organic. We're not sending more emails. The base emails we sent out were a one-time thing. So this is a very organic process. And that's what we have. Julie, send me an email and I will go through it with you. The difference between end-to-end for people that are on here and this is end-to-end is a self-guided program that gives you everything from initial conversation to closing. And it's just done for you, and there's self-guided videos. This actually will be live, where we'll be going through it in a different setting. So the people that are on just the part for the pitch, get the pitch part, but you're an end-to-end, so you have the whole system. Third day in a row, Michelle. I appreciate you for being here. So look, we want to keep this quick, actionable. If anyone wants to stay on that has questions about coaching, these events, whatever, you can stay on. I'll answer any of your questions. If not for everyone, go take action. And what success looks like is all of us coming back. I saved $5,000. I cut $10,000. I cut $20,000. I found all of this extra money. Addition by subtraction is one of the best equations in business. And that's all we have for you. Does anyone have any questions? Tamina.
Hang on a second. Can you hear me?
You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, it's not working. Can you hear me? You can't hear me.
Tamina? Can you hear me? Oh, it's Tamina that we can't hear. All right, does anyone else have a question? We can hear both of you. I can't hear her. That's the problem.
Okay, how about now?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, listen, this is just a simple question, but so my internet's been pretty spotty, so I missed a few things that you said. Or is there a place I can go listen to a recording for all of this?
There's a recording. Yep, we'll send the recording out.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. This was really, really good.
All right, perfect. All right,
have a great day.
You too. Anyone else have any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts? Bring a friend, cut a bunch of money, live life purposefully. The world is filled with opportunities, and I promise you, the only thing, as FDR said, to have is fear itself. And the buyer agents thing is the biggest opportunity you'll ever have in your life in this business. So get excited. The event is either you can come and do it live in our event in our office space in Westport, Connecticut. If you don't want to make the trek, you can always just sign up for the live stream. There'll be hundreds of agents on the live stream as well. And you can use your marketing budget. You have coaching dollars or any of those things like that. If you have any kind of incentives, you can use it for this too. All right, but that's not the purpose of this. So I have to go. I want you guys to take massive, massive, massive aligned action. So if you have any questions about this in our upcoming event, just shoot me an email directly. I'm happy to talk to you. But look, be confident in you and what you can accomplish in the next 90 days if you just put your head down and just focus on the work. Commit to the action, not the outcome. That's it, everybody. With love in my heart, as always, I love you all. Have a great day, and we'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.